Are live. Hello everyone, my name is Cypher, and today we're going into a new Division 2 build video. So in my previous video we talked about the state of the game, where things are typically heading, and along with that, overall just my thoughts and opinions on the game. But today we're going back to our usual kind of content with a build video. This is a PvP and Dark Zone build video for you guys, those newer players that are typically struggling to get into Conflict or the Dark Zone with how competitive it truly is, with expertise and all these different gear and item sets that you gotta farm. Here is a build that's super simple and easy to farm and super effective as well. I find myself dominating a lot of my matches with this build, and I think you guys will certainly enjoy it a lot. So this is a spotter build. So basically the idea with a spotter build is that there's an item from the technician specialization called the linked laser pointer. So with the linked laser pointer, you can apply it to any weapon within a long underbarrel rail, and basically any enemy you aim at will be pulsed, which is obviously super nice, as it works really well with talents like Flatline and Spotter, which is why this is a spotter build. So we'll just go into it straight off with the specialization. I am once again using the technician specialization. You get extra damage to enemy skills with where double companion is still somewhat being used today in the current meta. It's really nice to be able to deal some extra damage to those enemy skills, along with the fact that you get access to some EMP nades, so just other ways to counter other enemy skills like Stinger Hives, all this other crap, right, that you just don't want to deal with. Along with that, you get a free skill tier, which is quite damn nice, as it'll buff your other skills, which, for my personal choice, I'm using the Scanner Pulse and the Defender Drone. Pretty common things that you're going to be seeing in a lot of my build videos, and not even that, just in Conflict in general. Along with that, you do get the linked laser pointer, as I did mention earlier, so that's also really nice just to have, because it makes the build. You cannot have this video, or sorry, you cannot have this build without this attachment, which is why you need the technician specialization. Going into the weapons, these are in my personal opinion, the best two weapons to use. So starting off, I'm using the Kingbreaker, the named TKB Assault Rifle. So this assault rifle packs a mighty damn punch with a really high base damage, lower rate of fire, right? 650 is pretty quite low, but it makes up for that with the fact that it has minimal recoil and it's super easy to control. One of the issues with this weapon is the fact that it does have like a little bit of bloom, like the spread, whether you're moving or not, does get a little inaccurate sometimes. So sometimes you'll be wondering why are my bullets not hitting, at least especially when ADS. But in most cases, since you're not going to be ADSing, you're not going to really see that as an option as an issue all that much. Like I said, this AR has really high base damage, and it hits like a freight train. In regular PvE with this build, I'm hitting for 700k crits to the head and all that stuff. It hits super goddamn hard, and I think you guys are going to love this gun. It's super easy to use, but the main reason we're using it is for that talent on it, Perfect Flatline. So how Flatline works is it amplifies weapon damage to pulse enemies by 20%, which is a super nice bonus, as basically an extra red core with some change. After 2 kills, applies pulse to the next enemy you hit. So you're not going to have to deal with this for the fact that you will always have all of your enemies pulsed, except for maybe if they are running like a 3-piece y'all or a system corruption build, where they're going to probably have an extra mod on there, giving them full max pulse resistance, which is the main counter to this build. It's also a really big counter to Heartbreaker builds. But we're saying most likely that's not really what the meta really is. Usually it's a lot of crit builds. Maybe sometimes you see like Ridgeway's Bleed, some double companion, right? But most of the time you'll be able to pulse all your enemies. With the attachments, I have 5% create chance, 20 round mag, 5% create chance sorry, never mind, ignore that. It's just the linked laser pointer doesn't give you any stat bonuses. It just gives you the pulse effect. So I'm assuming this is probably just bugged. And then after that, 5% create chance on the muzzle brake. I roll damage to targets out of cover on here, and damage to armor is also a good alternative. This is a super easy weapon to farm. Just do AR targeted loot, or you can get it at a named item caches. Going off next, for my other AR, I'm using the Carbine 7. This is a really good AR that the best way I could tell you to farm it would be from, if I'm correct, it has a pretty high drop rate at Camp White Oak. And what was the other one? Mannington National Zoo. Other than that, you can get it from AR targeted loot, and it's a pretty good AR with decent base damage, above average actually in most cases for a lot of ARs, and it has a decent RPM at 790. You need to get damage to targets out of cover on this, and I'll explain in a bit. So with the talent, I rolled Flatline onto here. So the way the Carbine 7 works is that every time it drops, it'll drop with the talent overflowing. But you don't want that. So you're basically, when you're farming for this AR, if you can find one with decently high rolls, a health damage is not necessarily all that important really. So I didn't really care when I farmed for this one. But I was able to get lucky and get 10% damage target to the cover on it, which is like insanely lucky if I'm being real with you. Especially with as high the base damage is. I haven't optimized anything here, so this is just a base off the ground drop. So damage to targets out of cover or damage to armor is the way to go here. And along with that, with the talent here, you can reroll to whatever you want after you get damage to targets to cover or damage to armor, which in my opinion are the best. Especially for PvE, PvP, doesn't matter. So with regular flatline, it's just 15% extra damage, which is still a free red core. And then along with that, after 3 kills instead of 2, it'll apply pulse to the next enemy you hit. Here's what I got here. 5% crit hit chance for the scope, 20 round mag, linked laser pointer. Here it's fixed. I don't know why I was getting crit chance over my Kingbreaker. And 5% crit hit chance on the muzzle brake. Off to the sidearm, I'm using the named Orbit Revolver, which is a PvP and Dark Zone exclusive, but you can get it at a named item caches. So that's typically for a lot of you solo players who don't want to go into the Dark Zone or Conflict. That's probably the best way for you to get it. Comes with the talent Perfect Finisher, where swapping from this weapon within 10 seconds of killing an enemy grants 35% crit hit chance and 40% crit hit damage. You will be practically maxed for crit hit chance on this build, so you don't need to worry about that. And you get that for 15 whole seconds, which is pretty nice. Sorry if you hear something on the outside of my mic or whatever. It's just like my neighbor taking his trash in. Basically, once again, yeah, you can get it from PvP, like exclusive content, like the Dark Zone. I don't know what the hell that is. Like named item caches, all this other stuff. Going on to the gear pieces, I'm running a pretty standard build that you see for like typically a lot of PvP content. This is a pretty beginner-friendly build. So starting off, I have a Cheska mask. This comes with 10% crit hit chance for the One Piece bonus, which is really nice. It does a buffer overall stats, so we can hit our crits more consistently. I have 15%. I have weapon damage as the red core, 6% crit hit chance, 12% crit hit damage, and I have a 12% crit hit damage mod on here. So overall, you're getting a lot of crit hit chance, crit hit damage. You want to roll double crit at all times, making sure you can get the most DPS out of your weapon as possible. You can just farm Cheska targeted loot for the mask. It'll always roll with the red core, so just focus on getting that double crit, and then you can put whatever mod you want in here. Next off, I am using a Fenris chest piece. For the One Piece bonus for Fenris, you get 10% assault rifle damage, which usually makes it you want to have at least one piece of Fenris for a lot of your builds, because ARs are typically the most used weapon in the game. I have 15% weapon damage here. It'll always roll the red core like the Cheska mask. I got 6% crit hit chance, 12% crit hit damage, and I have a 10.8% crit hit damage mod. Once again, just farm Fenris targeted loot. But for the talent, I got Spotter on here. So people are probably wondering why I'm not using, where is it? The Closer chest piece. The named Uzina chest piece that gives you the talent Perfect Spotter. So basically with Perfect Spotter, you're getting 20% extra damage to pulse enemies. But with the One Piece bonus, you get 5% total armor. So really here, we're only getting 20% amplified weapon damage. But if we go to the chest piece I'm running with Fenris, I'm getting 10% for the assault rifle bonus, right? And I'm getting 15% for the regular spotter bonus, because spotter is 15%, perfect spotter is 20%. So I'm getting 5% extra damage off of this chest piece alone than I would if I would be running Closer. But if you do want to run Closer, you can, because you want maybe some more survivability. But I highly recommend running Fenris instead, because 25% extra bonus damage is where you can really tell the impact it has on your gameplay. I'm telling you, I seriously can't tell you enough how much better I think a Fenris with Spotter is than over a Closer. So that's just my personal opinion. And Closer will always roll with a blue core, and Fenris chest piece will always roll with a red core, like I said. So overall, I think you have a lot more variability with this. You can roll double crit and you can roll Spotter onto here. Or if you get one with Spotter and one crit, you can roll another crit onto here and put whatever mod you want. Going off next to the holster, I'm running the named Prakaros holster from the Brazos set. Gives me 10% skill hits, which is a nice little passive, really. But that's not what we're using it for. We're using this holster for the fact that it gives you access to a blue core and a red core at the same time. If you want to run a hybrid build, you can roll the skill tier onto here, but you cannot roll a red core onto here, as the devs have already said in the past. It would basically break the game. So it'll always roll the blue core. I got lucky here, got one with crit chance on it. It'll always roll with max 15% weapon damage, so you get a free red core for just doing nothing. You can get this from Brazos, targeted loot, or from named item caches, and I recommend farming Countdown for it or Summit. Going off into the backpack, ignore the rolls here, not the best, but I needed something for the build video. So I'm running a Grupo backpack, which is giving me 15% crit hit damage for the One Piece bonus. Along with that, it'll always roll with a red core. You want to have 15% weapon damage here, and double crit, so you'll have 12% crit hit damage and 6% crit hit chance. I have an 11% crit hit damage mod on here, and I rolled Vigilance onto here. I had a very hard time getting double crit on here, so the second I did, I knew I could get Vigilance on here, which increases total weapon damage by 25%, and if you take damage, this buff disables for 4 seconds, which is not really a big deal. That is nothing in conflict, so you don't even need to worry about that. If you are severely wounded after taking a gunfight, during that 4 seconds, you're probably going to get your armor to roll back onto you, so that armor regen will kick in when you're out of combat for a bit. So, a free 25% damage for what? Literally just not getting shot? It's pretty easy. You guys don't have to worry about that. So you just farm Grupo targeted loot. Make sure you get it with double crit here. It'll always roll with that red core. And if you get double crit, roll that Vigilance onto there and just optimize the hell out of it. Other than that, once again, Grupo targeted loot, backpack targeted loot is the best way to farm for this. Going off next, I am using the Contractor's Gloves. These are the named Petrov Defense Gloves, giving me 10% LMG damage. We're not using any LMGs for this video, so we don't necessarily have to worry about that. But what I have here is 170k armor, 8% damage to armor, right? So that's multiplicative damage. It'll always roll max on here. Sorry if you hear that garage opening. Having some people coming over real quick, so we're just prepping for an event. And then after that, I have 5% crit chance. So that's really all there is to it. You can farm Petrov or Glove targeted loot to get this piece. Going off next into the knee pads, I'm using the Fox's Prayer knee pads, which are the named Overlord piece. They give you 10% rifle damage. Once again, we're not really using a rifle here, but overall it's nice to have. It'll always roll the red core, so I rolled a blue core onto here because it comes with the 8% damage to targets that I cover, which is really nice, and then 12% crit hit damage, which I got lucky with. That was already rolled onto there. Onto the skills, you can use the Scanner Pulse. I like using that just to know where my enemies are, so I can make more educated plays and make sure I'm not getting caught off guard. You can use stickies like for the Jammer one, Stinger Hives, Chem Launchers for Riot Foam, right? Decoys, whatever you want. You have a lot of options here. One thing I do recommend though for a lot of just PvP builds and like PvP content in general is the Defender Drone, where overall I'll just be getting some extra damage reduction, 13% because with that extra skill tier it's buffing me. So if you want to use it for PvE. You'll have like 25% damage reduction, which is really nice overall. So there's literally no reason to not run it. Just have fun. The whole idea with this build is to have fun. You're pulsing enemies wherever you look, and you're going to be dealing a crap ton of damage at all times. Going off onto the stats of the build, with the Kingbreaker, I have max crit hit chance, and I have 140% crit hit damage. Don't forget about that 8% damage to armor from the Contractor's Gloves, and that 18% damage to targets that I cover from the Fox's Prayer, and what I have roll onto there. With the Carbine 7, I have a little bit less crit hit chance, but it's basically almost maxed, and 140% crit hit damage. Actually, I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to lower my crit hit damage. Actually, never mind. You know what? I don't have one to roll onto there. It's fine. Once again, you can really roll whatever you want to these pieces. It's a super good build to have. You can get higher crit damage and higher crit chance than I will. I've seen people get 160% to 170% super easily without a doubt. You're getting 6% crit hit chance as well, so you guys don't have to worry about that. It's overall super fun and easy build to farm, and it's really good for PvE content too if you want to use it for that. I want to just talk about this before we get into the video, for the gameplay section. For the playstyle with this build, you're going to be dealing a lot of damage really quickly. But with my 1.3 million armor, I'm susceptible to taking some higher damage. People will have a lower TTK on me, right? So what I recommend doing is using the Kingbreaker, believe it or not, for close range. This thing hits like a truck, and if someone's jumping on you last second, headshots with this thing absolutely melt. Within 5 to 6 bullets, you can probably kill someone that has 1.5 million armor. Granted, they don't have Unbreakable or something like some other talent preventing them from dying like that. And you want to use your Carbine 7 from long range. The main reason this AR is used so much is because of its overall accuracy. This thing is so damn accurate over range, and it hits so much harder than you think it does. I'm hitting at like 30 plus meter engagements, 160k crits to the body. And when I get closer, I'm hitting to 220 to 230k per body crit. So once again, don't sleep on this AR. It's really powerful. Use the Carbine 7 for long range engagements, and you can use the Kingbreaker for closer range combat. Because once again, this weapon does not get as effective at longer range, not because of drop off, but because it's not that accurate when you shoot. So overall, I'm just gonna tell you, you're gonna be hitting a lot more of your shots. You'll notice with the Carbine 7, it is super powerful. Wow, I just got a game instantly. Okay, let's just get straight. I don't even need to cut to anything. Wow, that's convenient. It's going to save me a lot of time on the downloading portion for this video. Alright. Oh, I was playing with some of these guys earlier. Okay. I really do like this build a lot. It's really a lot of fun, dealing all that damage super quickly, having decent survivability, and it just performs really overall well. I always have like the top of my class in damage for my team. Hell, even some of my matches. My previous match, I had 42 million damage. I had a decent KD. I went 9-5, so I was playing a little risky, having a little more fun, right? But we didn't necessarily win. Because my teammates left at the last moment, even though we totally could have made a comeback. But, you know, some people just give up a little early. Can't blame them. They had max expertise. Oh, yeah, that's a good thing I should probably bring up now. So one thing I'm probably going to get comments about is why I'm not using the St. Elmo's engine. Once again, I cannot put a linked laser pointer on an exotic, so there's literally zero reason for me to run it for this build video. I'm not going to be really getting anything out of it because I can't be spotting people. And the scanner pulse only lasts a short amount of time. So maybe if I did scanner pulse them beforehand, I would be able to keep up with the damage. But you'll be noticing that my Kingbreaker and my Carbine 7 will constantly way outmaneuver the DPS, as this fits better for the build than a St. Elmo's engine would. So if you do have one and you want to run the St. Elmo's engine and you don't like my AR suggestions, 100% go for it. I just don't think it's typically the best thing you could be running. Alright, let's go get behind some cover over here. Let's go pulse out. Alright, we got some guys running on the bridge. We got another guy further back down. I should be out of that, right? Okay, cool. Alright, let's go get some suppressive fire going. I know there's two guys on here. Oh, we got an Artie. Alright, got a quick down on that guy. Help my team out. There's another guy over here by the gardens. Let's go pull up my Kingbreaker for that close range combat. And they are gone. Okay. Let's go get up here. Jammer pulse. Okay. Makes sense. Okay. I can't necessarily jump this guy off of it. Oh my god. That dealt a lot of damage.
Hostile Stinger hive detected. System restored.
Okay, good. I'm not in range of that. Don't want to be in range of that again. Oh my god, that bleed is crazy.
System
and he got his jammer pulse back again. Oh my. Please don't tell me I got hit by. I got tagged by that.
System reactivated.
Let me pull my Carbine 7. Oh my god. These people are just spamming status effects. That's crazy. And they're just constantly getting this crap back. They're not hitting it? Okay.
System restored.
Look at that. Melted him. 250k crits from range, dude. With the Carbine 7. I'm telling you, dude, this build hits hard.
System malfunctioning.
I'm gonna go reunite with my team over here.
System back online.
Okay, he's got his spawn protection.
Rogue Seeker mine detected.
Okay, we already got the kill confirmed.
Seeker mine detected. Rogue artillery
And he's running away.
detected.
Can't blame him. I didn't really get to do much this match.
Boost now active.
Alright, we're gonna have a spawn swap. Spawn flips. So let's go over. I think they're probably gonna beat me to that boost, aren't they? Let's scanner pulse just to find out where they are. Really, no one. Okay. So unless they swap to pulse resistance builds, You should be good. Maybe they did. Maybe they did. Okay.
They'll be pulled out.
Cover me while I go get this
Detected by
boost.
allies.
And we get some extra red cores. Why not? You already know we're gonna one-shot people.
System disrupted.
Okay.
Rogue Stinger Hive detected.
Am I getting shot from behind? I am.
Stinger Hive detected. Rogue Restorer Hive detected. Hostile Restorer Hive detected.
Oh, okay. How did I not
Rogue Striker drone.
get hit by that? There we go. 230k. He climbed the ladder. Thank you, teammate. Look at that teamwork.
Nobody's pulling out. The fight
Alright.
goes on. The roads have run out of
One more.
You can win this.
Just ran into him right there. Who cares? Okay. I don't think I did enough that game to showcase the build off, so I'm gonna go like queue for another match. I don't know how long the queue is gonna take. I mean, obviously I got an instant match here, but I'll include this one just to show you how consistent the DPS is, how hard the build hits. We really did not struggle here at all. Yeah, I didn't really do much. Only a score of like 1060, so I'll include another game. Oh my god, they almost synced it, and he just stopped doing the email halfway through. Yeah, I went 5-0, but I guess I didn't really get a lot of damage. I had 5 million damage. I wasn't stealing kills either, so I mean, I don't know, dude. There's one guy went 11-0. He really popped the hell off. They didn't get a single kill. Oh, I feel bad. That's ridiculous, dude. I don't know. I did a lot of damage super quick and easily, so I mean, that's why my damage is so low, but I have so many kills. I guess I didn't have to get into many gunfights. I don't know. I guess they had some pretty new guys to PvP. That's probably why. Level 4, level 1, so that makes sense. I'm just going to go ahead and queue into the next game, so I'll see you when that happens. And I'll show you the gameplay then. Oh, we got a lot of people who just joined. All right. Might not take that long. And we already got 7. You know, I'll just wait and see. Who knows? Maybe we get our next match again. Hopefully it's not against the same people, so we can actually have a balanced matchmaking experience. But we'll see. We'll see. Now we're just waiting on one guy. Oh, and we got it. All right, that was quick, dude. Conflict is just going off today. Okay, get some skirmish going on. Alright, we gotta wait 15 more seconds and we'll be ready for our match. Alright, there we go. So, same map, but hopefully it'll be something different. I think we got some different players this time, so hopefully it won't be as one-sided, because that wasn't necessarily all that fun. It was a quick, fun run, but I mean, you guys saw the damage we were dealing, so I'll show you. It'll carry over here. I'm actually so surprised that we got 2 matches back-to-back so fast. Didn't even have to cut or edit. I guess God's being good to me today. It's a lot less editing. And a lot less I have to download, too, on top of it. So, I mean, thanks for that. Alright. Let's get straight into it.
Wipe out the enemy before you run out of reinforcements.
Alright, we're gonna go take... Okay, I guess they're down a player right now. What we're gonna go do is we're gonna go straight over to that bridge again, go get some map control. Okay, let's see where we are. What we got going on here. Alright, they're kind of split apart. I'm assuming that guy on the right's gonna go for a flank. This guy's running down through gardens. The other guy down below the bridge. I don't have the benefit of knowing where he is right now, which is kind of... Okay, I can just ran under there.
Rogue striker drone detected.
Wow! What did he just hit me with?
Striker drone detected. An agent needs assistance.
And we didn't kill him either?
Immediate medical
When did he get to that
assistance
side?
needed. Agent.
That's crazy. He must have hit me with like every single crit in the damn mag there. Oh my god. Alright, at least it's somewhat even still. I don't know what the deal was there. That's crazy. Suppressive fire. He's literally one. Okay, thank you. Oh, we're going against status effects. Ugh.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Alright, I'm just gonna wait here and get my armor regen because I do not want to waste both my armor kits. I shouldn't have ran into that. We're gonna get status effect builds. I didn't even realize I was so conscientious about. Is he teleporting? When did he get there?
Down. Agent killed.
When did he get there?
An agent.
I don't even know what I'm seeing here. Am I just like going blind? There's no way I wouldn't have seen or not heard that guy. He was so close to the point where he was making out with me.
Agent down. Boost.
Okay, so he's got his hive. He's sitting back there. Okay, got rid of his hive. Honestly, I'm assuming this guy is here.
Boost online.
Look at that, melted that guy. He had so much more armor than us and did a lot of damage. He was out of there without a problem.
An agent needs assistance.
Okay. I'm gonna try something. Did that guy get his cat on the mic there? I don't know what that was. Okay, I'm gonna get up there with my teammate. Let's go get the boost. Okay, so he's not camping there. Where the hell was that?
Hostile Stinger hive detected.
This guy deals so much damage. Oh my! I need to know what build he's using. I'm gonna die to lead, aren't I?
Agent down.
Yeah, dude. What is this guy? Ridgeways, and then he's got the linked laser pointer. Okay, so he's running a similar video, a similar build to like what I showed last time, and he's got a Regulus too with expertise. No wonder he's hitting so hard. I'll put a link to that build video, in the link down below. In my description, so you can see like what that video, what that build is. But like that linked laser pointer is hitting like a damn truck, dude. And it's getting buffed from the status effects things because getting pulsed is a status effect. So that guy is he's no slacker, dude. That guy hits like a truck. It's probably some of the fastest CTK ever. And I don't think him having expertise helps. Oh, he's one! He's 1 HP! So 19 expertise.
Agent killed.
He's got like 10, 16 on like a lot of his pieces. So he's got 1.8 million armor and he's hitting like that, instantly melting me. Which is crazy. That is why expertise is such a problem. But wow, you see, like we're dealing a lot of damage. I'm able to compete with this build. I have little expertise. I have no expertise on any of these like gear pieces, like any of my weapons. And you see that we are able to perfectly compete with him, even while getting caught off guard, which is truly showing how powerful this build is. I'm able to compete with people who have 19, 16 expertise, so to the point where I am basically almost winning gunfights with them, off of a whim.
Rogue Stinger hive detected.
So I hit with it.
Hostile Stinger hive detected. Rogue Seeker mine detected. Hostile Seeker mine detected.
Oh, my teammate. Get out of there, teammate. Yeah. Oh no. I don't get hit with that, right? And we'll look up my Kingbreaker. We gotta get some gameplay going on with this. Yeah, so you see, this thing's not the best at range, but as you can also see, it's hitting very hard. Very hard off body crits.
You're halfway through the fight. You missed out.
There's
on
that other guy
specialization.
down there. I don't... God, these guys and their stinger hive, man. There we go. We beat the guy with expertise, but we're gonna go down to bleed.
Agent.
Oh, you hate to see it. Can my teammate get me in time? Goat status. Look at that. As you can see, we are able to compete against expertise. Okay, so this guy's running away. Since he's further away, I'm gonna whip out my Carbine 7. I'm gonna go for an alternate route. So they're respawning, I'm assuming, for their last set of lives here. Did spawns flip? Where'd this guy go? Oh, I don't know why that took so long. Okay. I think they might have left. Oh, well. It was close. They still could have won that. They still have expertise on their side. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not too disappointed with my performance in that game. My score was quite a bit low, but to be fair, considering what I was going against, I didn't do too awful. I think you'll see in the damage tab, like the performance. Yeah, like look at that. I get decent XP there. 12 million, 2 and 4 with 5 assists. I wasn't necessarily contributing the most there, but we were still able to keep a lot of our gunfights competitive, and we were losing and getting caught off guard with expertise. But it is what it is. Look at this guy. He carried their team so hard, which is why expertise is so broken. 10 and 5 with 25 million damage. The only guy who even came close to that was my teammate who went above him at 36 million damage. So, you know, I think I'm not exactly the happiest with the performance here. I did perform worse than my last game, but then again, we were going against more people with expertise. I'm going to go for one more game. I'll include all of these in so you guys can see what I'm looking at. And we'll see where it goes from here with the next game. Hopefully we get like another fast queue. We're getting some more players already, which is nice. But I feel like I haven't been able to show the true potential and capabilities of this build. And I want to make sure that this is kind of a way I can do that right here. So we'll see you in the next match, I guess, assuming whenever we get it. And we got our next match. The one took a little bit longer, but obviously a lot faster than usually is. Oh, hey, we got Bazooka on our team. W. All right, Georgetown. Now we can act. This is definitely a very good map for this build. A lot of close and far straightaways for you to use like both your weapons here. You get a lot of fun with a lot of the variety of your engagements. Probably be using a lot more of the Carbine 7 this match once again, as there are super long-range gunfights here, and that accuracy and rate of fire and damage is something that's so like important and necessary that you just can't like not take it seriously. It's so fun. This is like I seriously cannot tell you how much I love this AR. Like through thick and thin, ever since this thing came out, it's probably been my favorite gun to use in the game. At least like favorite feeling gun, I would have to say. It does kind of suck that it only rolls with overflowing, but to be fair, I mean at least that makes it somewhat unique. You know what I mean? Now overflowing is not necessarily a bad talent. It's good for some PvE content where you need that extra ammo, but I don't know. Overall, still a pretty fun gun, and a pretty good one at that. Especially with that long underbarrel rail, you can't get over that. Here's what I want to do. I want to go over to the alley, because I think they're going to do a right side rush. I'll find out when I pulse it, but let's see. Let's pulse real quick.
Drone detected. Hostile drone detected.
Alright, that guy's out of armor. Tag them up a bit. Let's stay further back. I don't see him. Alright, let's just regen that armor. Let me actually go up here. Get some high ground. Get some new line of sights. I think they might have people up above on the other balcony, other catwalk. Guy further back. Have a bit. Oh, there's a guy down there on the van.
An agent needs assistance.
Oh, look at that. Melted him with those headshots. 100k just off the headshots alone. Now, see, it's so nice to have them pulse because then you just get free walls. I don't know if it applies to my teammates, but I can't see because my teammate's name tag. Cracked him. Oh, he's so low. That guy's down for the count. Are we going against an NSG player? Okay. I think I might be getting flanked. Not sure. So I know there's a guy over there by the other van. Okay. Yeah, we're in 100k, 80k from range. Definitely pretty powerful here.
Rogue.
Gotta peek, man.
Mine detected. Hostile.
They stay here all day?
Mine detected.
Oh, he's getting shot from the other alley.
Rogue defender drone detected.
Oh, there we go. Downed him.
Hostile defender drone.
Will he give up?
An agent needs
Other
assistance.
teammate got downed. So he's still up. Alright, come on, kill confirm. I think I might have just saw a guy up there. I'm probably tripping though. And this guy's still here. This pulse, right? Oh, they are getting real damn close. Let's go drop from high ground real quick. Okay, let's pre-aim.
The boost is being taken by the enemy.
I don't see him. Okay, they got access to red cores now. All right, we gotta play this safe.
Agent
I'm
down.
already a little squishy as is, so any hits I take are going to be drastic. There we go. Look how accurate. Look how accurate this gun is. Even on pixels, you're hitting shots consistently. Just proc is unbreakable. My screen you got down like midair. Okay. Can I get over my teammates? Oh no. Okay, okay, okay. Let's chill out. Let's chill the hell out. Let's rotate.
Agent down.
Okay, there's one guy running out from spawn. Decoy. I got pulsed. Oh! Plate up, plate up, plate up, plate up. Alright, we got our vigilance back. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay, we got sandwiched right there. Oof. It's a little rough.
Agent out of action. Agent vital signs 0.
Yeah, very bad positioning there on my part. My teammates weren't able to regain map control, and I got pinched.
Detected.
Alright, we got our teammate whipping out the Nemesis.
An agent needs assistance.
Really? Okay. Okay, wait, pulse back real quick. Alright. He's able to get his refrag. There we go. Alright, so he's reviving his teammate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come around from here.
I'm sending you a specialization supply drop.
Got him. Oh, I'm getting hit a little there. Oh, my teammate was blocking my vision. And there we go. Got another guy. So that guy's still down there. No, I think I got the confirm. I think he gave up. Alright, I need my teammate to watch my flank here, because the... Hey, teammate, watch the flank. Okay. You know, I'll get high ground. It's going to be essential here. Alright. Oh, hey.
Agent down.
This guy right here. And he's down.
Supply drop is being claimed by the enemy.
You see what I mean? Look at the way I'm beaming people. Like, this AR is
Supply drop
nuts.
has fallen into enemy hands.
I just can't get over the feel of it, dude. It feels so nice. It hits so hard. It's so consistent. The bullets go exactly where you tell them to, dude. You can't get over the feel of beaming with this gun. The Carbine 7 is just so nuts. Alright.
Rogue drone detected.
Probably should have let him get a little closer. Kind of jumped the trigger there. Bad trigger discipline from me. Look at that, though. Got rid of a third of his armor from here. Okay, so they're
Halfway done.
obviously bullets are not hitting, but that was from extremely far ranges. I just want to regen my armor here, so let's get out of combat for a bit. Got my vigilance back. Alright, so we got a guy down here. He's running around making a mess for me. Alright, let's see where he's going. And while he's got his back turned to me. Oh, wow! What did he just hit me with?
Agent down.
Wow, what did I just get hit with?
Assistance.
Was it the grenade launcher? Was that the specialization? Holy. Wait, no, it wasn't. What did I get hit with then? Blind flyer. Cracked him. And he's down. Okay. Well, this is a very close fight. Very, very close fight. I think there might be a guy here. I'm not 100% sure. Since he took that map control from me, I want to play this carefully when I get back to high ground. I want to see. Let's see. Where is the positioning? Okay, so they're reviving a guy right here. We got a guy over here. Suppressive fire.
Boost.
I want to let my team know where this guy is. I can't shoot him now. He's behind cover.
Agent down.
Oh my, wow, that guy hits. Alright, let's play it up.
Boost online.
Alright, so two guys here.
An agent.
Very selective with how I
assistance.
choose my fight. Okay, is there anyone flanking me? Because now my team is getting smoked. Oh, wait, wow!
Immediate medical assistance needed.
The shock bolts from the St. Elmo's, dude. Jeez, okay.
Agent.
Alright, this is my last life,
There
I
are no
guess.
more reinforcements.
Alright, so we are in the losing end of this. 0-4. No lives left. We gotta treat every single bit of life we have left as a gift. Let's find out where he is. Okay. Well, we know where that guy is. I did not think he'd get here this
Boost
quickly.
will soon deactivate.
Okay. I know exactly how I'm gonna play against this guy. Thank you, teammate, for sniping him. I was planning on doing something super elaborate, but I guess not. Oh, how cheeky would this be? Kind of wish I could shield peek here, but alright. I'm gonna suppress them. We know that two of them are at the top of the balcony, the catwalk area. Okay, can't really shoot from there. Glad I tested that beforehand. And they have shock bullets. Alright, so they're way too far away for us to hit any considerable shots. Oh, he peeked right there last second. Alright, my teammate's sniping. He's putting in that
Rogue
work.
Stinger hive detected. Hostile Stinger hive detected.
Okay, I got pulsed. Got him!
I sent a specialization supply drop.
No! No! I should have played it earlier.
Medical assistance.
Oh, that's me. 22 expertise.
Agent out.
Holy crap! Look at that! Look at that! If I played it a second earlier, I probably could have lived that. Oh, dude, that's a shame. Yeah, I mean, the Regulus is no pushover. It's really powerful, so I mean, you know, I can't be mad that we lost there. If anything, I think it might have been my fault we lost because I didn't play it up soon enough. But, you know, it is what it is. Wow, yeah. Going against a 3-stack. I didn't get much XP for that game. So 6 and 4. I felt like I had a lot more damage than 23 million, but you know, whatever you say, Ubisoft. I'm actually very disappointed that we lost that. Going to get some maybe a whole 4-stack. I don't really know. But as you can see, even with their expertise, that game was super close. We were melting them. We were absolutely dominating almost the entire game. So it is what it is. I think that can really show you how good this build is. my teammates were maybe not necessarily contributing as much as I was, at least as far as like overall damaging, considering like getting into gunfights. But as you can see, this build is super powerful. I enjoy it a lot. You can see it's super like powerful and easy to get wins with. So that's really all I have for this video. I was actually playing earlier before stream, and I actually got melted with an Umbra Initiative build, where this guy had like a crazy amount of crit damage. And I was thinking, I don't know, maybe you guys want to see an Umbra build for PvP or PvE. I'd be totally down to make one. And other than that, I will see you all in the next one. Leave a like or dislike, depending on whether you like the video or not. Comment your thoughts down below. Maybe some improvements you'd make to the build. Things you would do, or like maybe your experiences with the build, and what your thoughts on the video were. Other than that, leave your build suggestions or whatever you want me to make a video on in the comments below. And I will see you all in the next one. Later.